Well, hello, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Taurus, we're going to go ahead and get a quick read in. On Saturday, I will be doing like a preview of next week. But I wanted to give you guys a reading today. And this is going to be with love. We'll get to the other stuff next week, okay? But let's go ahead. This is going to be a love reading. Of course, if it's anything dealing with money, we'll talk about that too, okay? Let's get it. This is for Taurus. Taurus. Hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully. All right, so one of the first cards that's coming out here is Unity. This is a really good card to see, especially if we're talking about connections, right? If we're talking about a love relationship, unity is amazing, okay? And this is what it says. I have to bring it back towards me because I can't see. But this is what it says. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. Now, even if we're saying growth, spiritually growing with your person or a spiritual love that has potential to grow, which, I mean, if it's a spiritual love, I mean, I feel like, yeah, it will grow. It'll grow into something that you want, right? It says you may feel called to act as a mentor, find a new mentor. You may find a teacher or mentor or spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. This is making me feel like you guys you have a soulmate and both of you are called to do something for the world. You may go into business with each other. It could be something like that is what I'm seeing. Now, this is interesting. You guys had the Five of Swords, but you did have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So you really do have somebody here. We're going to get to the Emperor in a minute. These cards are going to be clarified, by the way. But the Five of Swords usually talks about tug of war. Maybe there's some type of struggle in the beginning when it comes down to your connection, okay? Maybe you're struggling with how you feel. Some of you, this is your own mind, right? You're struggling to fall in love because you're afraid to fall in love and get hurt. Or this could be, maybe you guys are at a distance. Because I don't know, for some odd reason that ocean, that water feels like there could be a distance energy. Let's see what it says. Here it says, your current path isn't leading you towards the happiness, the happiest possible outcome. Why do I feel like there's two different people in this read? There's somebody here that's not on the path of unity. They're not on the path of this sacred path that you need to be on. So I do feel like you're going to be conflicted with your heart and your mind because you know that you may need to walk away from somebody. I felt there's definitely another person here because the Emperor gives you whatever you want. Look at this person, how romantic they are. Oh my God. Like this person has flowers and they're romantic and they want to treat you nice. Oh my gosh, this is so cute, right? But you know, mice ruin things. And for some of you, you're with someone who's been ruining your relationship. At least that's what it feels like, right? They've been sabotaging stuff. You got this person here, this, you know, another person that's in your reading. You got the butterfly behind this little mouse, right? And this represents abundance. If you pay attention to everything that's surrounding this mouse, like they've been prepared, they've been ready. They've been ready and, you know, to give their heart to somebody. A little vulnerability is with this person that you're going to be meeting. But yeah, this is two different people. It says that, you know, this person is very organized and very disciplined. There's a little fear here, but they're very wise. Now that's the person. There's two different people here in your reading. And I think I may have mentioned that before, that you may have two different people when it comes down to love. Let's go ahead. Let's clarify some of these cards. And it's, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and see. I'm going to possibly pull from the top, so let me shuffle a little bit. This is for Taurus. I'm going to possibly, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pull from the top. Ah, look at that. That's how it came out, y'all. Three of Swords in the upright. A lot of y'all are walking away from a connection, something that's causing you guys heartbreak. And someone is a headache, like it says, like someone, like, you know how it's just a saying, right? And it could actually really like give you guys blood pressure, okay? Like, you're not helping me emotionally, financially, like, you know, spiritually. Like, some of you guys have really been fighting, you know, when it comes down to someone that you want, and it's just not working. And I think the thing is, part of that Three of Swords is saying that, like, you are heartbroken because you're starting to realize something isn't working, that you may have to let someone go. Oh, Four of Wands in reverse. I don't like this. Some of you guys, if you're living with someone, you may separate. You don't feel like your person wants you anymore. Some of you are in this energy where you feel like your person doesn't want you anymore. They're not supporting you emotionally, financially. Maybe they, you know, maybe they weren't really the type of person that will support you anyway, but you thought the best. Maybe you had high expectations. But, you know, there's one thing, you can't change people. And some of you, I just feel like it was kind of like this before and you ignored it. That's just what I see. Some of you share a pet or a dog, and you may kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna say you're gonna actual fight, but I feel like there could be an argument about, especially if you separate and move, like who's gonna take the pets. Wow. I also feel like someone was negligent with taking care of house repairs, and something happened which caused another fight. And this is like the last straw. You know what I mean? Like, you are about to really elevate, and it feels like the universe is trying to push you in a certain direction. And some of you guys have been resisting it. And like, I'm telling you, it's been some damage done, y'all. It's been some damage done. Yeah, Eight of Swords. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me pull this over so you can see. Like, to me, I'm going to be honest, the Eight of Swords is in the upright, baby. That didn't come out in reverse. And it is hitting the Five of Swords. So this is what I'm saying. Mentally, like, stuck. You love them, but it's hard for you to let go. And I mean, this could be history, right? Like the Four of Wands talks about a home, your heart. Like, this is, you felt warm around them. You felt at home around them. And, you know, they may have had times where they really loved you. And I'm not saying that the person doesn't, but it just kind of feels like something isn't working the way you want it to. You got the Three of Pentacles and the reverse. Yeah, I'm seeing that there's also could be interference from family, interference from other people. It's something's not working. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Something isn't working. You feel very responsible for the relationship, and maybe you feel like they're not. You feel responsible for making it work, where with them, you may feel like, do you even care if it works, right? Like, some of you guys are at that place where you're like, do you even care? You know? Like, somebody may have lost their job and you had to support them. And now, you know, you need some emotional support. Yeah, I just, even with the Page of Cups in the reverse, I just don't see a very mature individual here. And you got the Hermit that came out last in the upright. So this is letting me know, though, seriously, Taurus, this is letting me know you got a lot to think about, okay? Because the Hermit card is sitting right on top of this Eight of Swords. And sometimes when you see this, this is about your own mind. And you are going to have to start, you know, reflecting and meditating, because this is what this is. This is, you know, going within. Okay, what is it that you really, really want? And you're going to have to ask yourself that serious question. And I'm being completely honest with you when it comes down to your love life. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. I see that there could possibly be Gemini. There could be a Libra. Let's get the last two. Pisces energy here in the upright, and then you have, well, that's the High Priestess, and then you got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I'm not liking that. A lot of water energy. I just see some moodiness. I see some ups and downs, and I'm just not liking it. You got some decisions to make, and part of that, High Priestess, is that you're going to know exactly what decision to make. You've been ignoring your intuition. You know when something isn't right, and a lot of y'all have just been very passive. You've been passive, and now some of you are crying because it's not working. I'm telling you, your person, I'm not saying that your person doesn't love you, but I just feel like there's a saboteur energy where someone can't get it right. That's just a fact. Whether it's, financially can't get it right, emotionally can't get it right, because there is like this emotionally stunted person in this reading, right? So a lot of you are going to have to figure out what it is that you really, really want. Like, you're always dismayed by their behavior because you just can't believe that they do what they do sometimes, right? And it's a lack of maturity, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Again, it's not giving me a specific answer as to where you're going to head. If you've been dealing with someone for a while, it's going to be your decision. Now, if you are single, the reason why I waited to the end for this in particular, because you really don't have a storyline here. With you, the High Priestess is very much so talking about someone who is, I would say, unknown to you, right? You had the Emperor that came out, which is really, really good. Someone that can also give you structure and discipline, someone that can motivate you in some kind of way. But you must control your feelings and emotions, because sometimes someone could come in your life and be so powerful. Their aura is so powerful, it can make you unstable. So you have a lot to work on emotionally because of what you've experienced in love. You have to work on your emotional IQ. Okay, you're going to have to, because there is someone serious coming in here and you don't want to be the saboteur. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And I mean this, if you guys want a reading done, as far as like love reading, and general reading, all the information is down below in the description box if you guys are interested, okay? I will see you guys back here on Saturday, and then I'll see you next week. We'll be going back to the generals, okay? But I love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.